Don't try and quit the bad habits. Just keep doing them. Or be the type of guy that doesn't do the bad habits. This is an interesting topic that a lot of people online talk about, like how to quit bad habits, that you should just, for the sake of it, just quit your bad habit. Just stop doing it, bro. That is the self improvement advice you've been told. And also, just to get better at this, just keep your bad habit out of sight. Keep the junk food out of sight. Block the porn and block the social media apps on your phone. This is the basic self improvement advice you've heard over and over again. And I listened to this advice, it never worked. I always went back to the porn, to the video games now, because I did something right with video games, but I've always went back to social media as well, scrolling, losing time. And I'm here to tell you that that advice is so basic, like just cover your eyes and don't see the habit. It doesn't work, okay? You trying to quit your bad habit doesn't work. Instead, what you need to do is this. Okay, this is the true advice. And that is simply to improve your life so much that those enjoyable bad habits are no longer enjoyable. This is literally what helped me quit the bad habits. And also fixing an underlying issue that almost all human beings addicted to bullshit have. And that is your mental health and trauma. That is one of the biggest issues nowadays, is that we're overly stressed, overly anxious, and we have depression rates going up. And obviously this is caused by, again, social media, video games, porn, all these things. It's a loop. But what came first wasn't the junk food and the porn and all that. It was your mental state. It was your mental health. The time when I was like most addicted to video games, porn, junk food, and all these things, it wasn't when I've been happiest in my life, when I've literally improved my health, like my mental health and physical health the most, and I've been the most social. It hasn't been those times. Like whenever I'm, again, in my periods of time where I'm at my peak, meaning I feel healthy, I feel good, like I literally like mentally healthy, physically healthy, I feel great. I don't do bad habits. I do more of the good habits, right? And this is the times when I'm going out in the sun, I'm meditating every single day. I'm improving, like just focused on improving and just living a better life and socializing, right? These are the periods of times when I don't do the bad habits, like periods like the ones I'm in right now. But when I'm in periods of like depression, anxiety, or I feel like shit, and especially the biggest like um rut hole that I was in was in 2022, 2020, like around those years when I was around 13 to 14 years old. That's when I was watching a lot of porn, playing a lot of video games, eating a lot of junk food because I was depressed. I had just recently moved to where I live now, and I was really stressed. I would go to sleep crying. I just had depression. I was anxious, and I would, again, I would overblow these habits that I was doing, and I just hated my life. I blamed the world for the fact that I moved to a new place, that a lot of people in my life were just leaving me. They were just abandoning me, thinking like, "Oh, why is the world against me?" These type of things, these um, mindsets that are kind of weak, honestly. But I was a kid, right? I was a kid, and then because of all this stress, I literally got injured. Like this is like the impact of your mental health on your physical state is such a big thing. I was so stressed and depressed that I literally got an injury, a major injury, not like a small injury, like a major injury from literally. I had just started track and field during this time. If you don't know me, if you don't know my story, I do track and field, I do sports, I do sprinting sports. And the first race that I ever did, I literally tore my fucking hamstring. As a healthy 7 year old, I shouldn't be that shouldn't happen. Like as a young seven, not seventh grader, sorry, not 7 year old. As a young seventh grader, a 13, 14 year old, probably no. 12, 13 year old. That's the age that was it. I shouldn't get injured like this. Like I literally tore my fucking hamstring like this. Like a normal, healthy seventh grader, 12, 13 year old. This shouldn't happen to you. You're a young, like I was a young dude, young man. I still am, right? I shouldn't get major injuries like this. But it's because of the stress that was put upon me. And you see this a lot with like athletes that are in the higher level because of the constant stress from the media, from social media, um, Twitter, all these things. These athletes get injured more than we used to get injured. Like athletes at the high level literally are getting injured more. Like the rate of injuries have increased because of the fact that so many athletes are stressed. Like literally, this is affecting everyone, not just you, bro. All right, it's like stress and mental health issues and depression, anxiety, all these things are hitting everyone around the world equally. Well, not equally, but like your mental health is such an important thing, especially nowadays. It's it's crazy how like that affects like our performance as human beings. The way you show up as um for your family, for your friends, how you show up for your girlfriend, for your loved ones, for your partner. Like mental health is such an important thing that schools do not teach anymore. Like sure they like you see this yeah sure they have like um programs that supposedly in the morning help kids like with their mental health, but they're not effective, right? I believe that we should have a mandatory class in school to fix this issue. Like a mandatory, like we have math, science, um, reading, usually like are the main core classes in the school system. I believe we should have a mandatory mental health class on how to deal with these addictions of social media, porn, junk food, how to improve your mental health as early as fucking middle school. Because there's kids already addicted to porn that are 9, 10 years old. This is how bad like the world has gotten. And it's also because of trauma again, mental health issues. A lot of parents are bad at parenting. Happens, right? And to fix all of this, your mental health, and quit the bad habits and completely, is to literally just start meditating, gratitude journaling, and releasing any tension physically that you have in your body through just relaxing, like letting go. If right now you have like some tense shoulders like this, just relax them. If you have a tense stomach, just relax it. Relax your physical, stress and all these things come up as physical symptoms because again, our mind and body are connected, right? When our mind is stressed, when our nervous system is stressed, your body will show symptoms of that. So just relax yourself. Relax, bro. Like literally right now that you're watching this video, and do this throughout the day. This is the one habit that you can't really track. Um, like you can't really do consistently every single day, like at a certain period of time. This is something that you do throughout your day to feel more relaxed. Like if you have some tension in your toe, literally like your toe is like crunching the freaking floor, or your hand is like tightly squeezing your phone, or some part of you, or you're grabbing or you're shaking, anything like that, right? Any tension you have, just release it, relax. Okay, any nervous like tick, like when your eyes twitching, or you're doing this with your like you are stressed and you're doing this to your freaking nail, like to your thumb, you're scratching yourself or something. Calm down, bro. Just relax, breathe in, realize that you're doing that, and just let go of that tension. Let go, stop shaking, stop doing this, stop being tense. This is what helps you literally be less um addicted to all these bad habits. Literally, I know it sounds crazy, but trauma is literally a reason why a lot of people, wow, are fat. Okay, it's literally because of trauma, right? It isn't because of calories in, calories out, getting them on a better diet. Because 97% of diets fail. It's literally because these people who are fat have been through some type of trauma and they haven't fixed it, right? They haven't let go. They haven't released that tension. They haven't um, improved their mental health in some sort of way, and their nervous system to feel safe, or their body to feel safe. They eat as many calories as possible. Stress eating, right? You've heard of these disorder, like eating disorders. It's caused by problems of like mental health trauma. So the reason why you keep doing those bad habits is literally because of your trauma, and this is how you release that trauma. It shows up as physical symptoms. You release that tension, and also start meditating every single day. You should be meditating. All these habits that I'm talking about, you should be doing every single day. Gratitude journaling, meditating. You should be doing this every single day for at least like um an hour. I mean, not an hour, a minute for meditation and one sentence of gratitude a day. This is all it your body, like this is all your mind needs to be doing, like what you need to do physically to improve your mental health. These three simple habits, it's all you need to do to improve your mental health. And your goal with meditation, like how to properly meditate, focus on anything in your body. Usually it's the breath, right? So I'm going to keep it simple. Focus on your breath. Just breathe in, breathe out. And whenever your mind thinks of something else, um, realize that your mind thinks of something else and then come back to the breath. That is one rep of meditation. It's a four step cycle. The first is you're focused on the breath, right? The second step is one that subconsciously happens, of course, your mind wanders. And the third step is you realize your mind wanders. And then the fourth step is go back to the first step. And then it's just a cycle. This is how meditation works. Simple as that. Do not overcomplicate it. Literally, that's just all meditation is. Now, let's talk about improving your actual life. So once you actually start improving your mental health, which again, the best time to do these mental health practices is in the morning and right before you go to bed. If you want this to work, you need to do it in the morning and before you go to bed. Meditation, specifically, I'm talking about. Gratitude journaling, you can do in the morning and you can also do it at night, but you don't have to do that one. But meditation, I'm telling you, if you want to make faster progress, meditate in the morning and at night for at least a minute or more. Okay, do the bare minimum. Do not try to over like do not try to start with the biggest level, right? Do not start at level 100 when you're a level 1 guy. Okay? Start at level 1, start simple, basic, and sure, you might think, "Oh, this is below me." Destroy your fucking ego. This is when your ego is not helpful. This is when your ego causes you to fucking do stupid shit. Okay? Don't listen to your brain, listen to my brain. Literally, start with the bare minimum of meditation, gratitude journaling. Start with the bare minimum of these habits, right? We want to get you consistent as possible on this habit because you are the type of guy that meditates. You are the type of guy who maintains a good mental health, okay? And we want to reinforce this identity on you by keeping a consistent habit streak. And the app that I'm telling you, if you want to improve meditation, if you want to get better at meditation, download the app called Medito. This app will keep your score of consistency and just put on the timer. Do not put on the guy that says breathe in, breathe out. Just put on the meditation timer. Follow the steps that I talked about. Just put the 1 minute. Do this every single morning. You'll be fine. Okay, you're gonna improve your mental health. And remember, for you to get better at any habit, for you to quit and also start a new habit, change your identity to the type of person that you want to be. If you want to be the type of guy that meditates and does all these things, you gotta view yourself as the type of guy who um improves their mental health, who maintains a good mental health, okay? Who is not stressed, all these things. Okay? Keep that in mind. And also, if you want to quit the bad habits, again, be the type of guy that does not do the bad habits, which usually it's the guy who has good mental health. So see how that all loops around and makes like that circle, like it all comes back down to mental health. Keep that in mind. Um, Now let's talk about the next thing. All right, now I've talked about the mental health practices. Let's talk about actually improving your life overall. And it just comes down to knowing what to do. Okay, if you know that going to the gym, socializing is going to improve your mental health, not your mental health, your life overall. Go and do those things. Also, change your environment. If you are in an environment that is unhealthy, you feel stress in this environment, or this environment is not good for you, meaning the people who are around you as well. Change the people who you're around with. If these people bring you down back to these ruts, get rid of these people. They're not the best people in your life to have. If these people are causing you to have a worse life, they're not worth keeping in your life again. Okay? Don't be scared of taking this step of going alone in this journey, because this journey sometimes is about just doing it for yourself. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. Because in order for you to actually improve your social life in the first place, is to let go of the people that you don't want to be associated with. You don't want to be part of that group that makes you a worse human being, right? And also, this will make you more respectable to the people who you want to try and be like, right? Or you want to be friends with. If you want to be friends with a guy who goes to the gym, meditates, does these same things as you, who has a good career or job or business, you need to be hanging out with more people like that than the people who aren't like that. Okay. Also, be in a better environment. If your room is a fucking mess, or you live in a place that you know brings out the worst of you, meaning you're constantly doing some type of drug, junk food, video games, get rid of that environment. Move somewhere else, or clean your fucking room. Okay, change literally how your room is set up. To get rid of posters that you don't need. Get rid of, uh, change your whole environment. Okay, like for me, what I did, I bought some weights. I'm a fitness guy, right? I lift weights. I bought weights. This is what I mean by change your environment. You literally buy things and get rid of things that you don't need. Like I don't have a TV in my room. I don't have an Xbox in my room because I'm not a gamer anymore, right? I don't have a gaming PC. Instead, I would just have a laptop. Well, my laptop is for gaming, right? But I don't use it for games, right? My whole setup for this computer is literally just for uploading videos or something educational. So just change your environment both digitally and physically. Okay, change your environment, and this will help you change who you are. Okay, get rid of the fucking um, apps that you know you don't need on your phone. Um, Change your room again. Do these things. This is an important step that a lot of people overlook. If you want to truly not do the bad habits, it's simply about changing your environment, who you are, improving your mental health. These things are important. Breaking free from that cage that you were in. The reason why you keep doing the bad habits is because you're in the same fucking place all the time. Change that fucking place, that location, and also the mental location as well, right? You are stuck in this cage. Think about it. You are stuck in this cage, and the most pleasurable thing that you have is the bad habit. The reason why you do the bad habit in the first place as well is because that's the most enjoyable part of your life, right? Instead, create a better life for yourself. And this comes down to, again, doing the self improvement habits that I'm talking about here. The self improvement changes, changing your environment, improving your mental health. These things break yourself free away from this cage where you're just stuck with the fucking porn in front of you. That's all you have to do in your life. When you change all this, you don't have to do you don't have to do porn, right? The reason why you keep doing the bad habit is because that's the most pleasurable thing in your life, right? You're not gonna win. You're gonna keep doing the bad habit if you don't follow the steps that I talk about in this video. Because once you follow these steps, this is your way to break free of that fucking cage that you're stuck in, right? You're stuck in the cage with the only thing that you have is these bad habits. You kind of deserve to have those um you kind of deserve to be addicted to these things because you haven't broken free of this cage. And again, it's not your fault, but it kind of is, right? But no one's ever taught you how to break free from this cage, and or the fact that you're in a cage at all. Everyone has told you that, oh, just stop doing it, bro. But then it's like a full-time job where you're trying not to do the habit. You're trying not to do the habit. right? Instead, just change. And instead, you're changing the wrong thing. Change your cage. Break free from the cage. Go build that better life for you because you're just stuck in a cage. Break free from the cage. Build your fucking kingdom, right? And this can look different from you to me, right? It's different, but at the end of the day, it's the basic, simple, self improvement habits that you follow that will build you a better life. Lifting weights, going out and socializing with people, all right, finding some type of career job, right, to focus on to make money so you can live a better life, right? Improving your mental health. These sort of basic things that you have to do. Just following the basic things of self improvement is going to help you quit, right? And it's not going to be easy. I'll tell you that. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. But you can make it easier. Okay, you can make it easier by following the steps I talked about in this video. And change your identity. Stop viewing yourself as the porn addict. Stop viewing yourself as the video game addict. Stop viewing yourself as the junk food addict. Right? View yourself as the type of person that is not um not stressed. They're happy with their life. Go out in the sun. Literally, just going out in the sun is going to improve your mental health. Go talk to people. Go do these things. It's going to be scary at first, but don't be a pussy. Don't be a bitch, and you'll be fine. Okay? Grab your fucking balls. Go do what you want to do. That's pretty much it for this video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ricky Cervantes. If you want more videos like this that I talk about self-improvement and all these things, click that subscribe button. I also have a full-on program that teaches you how, step by step, how to set up your routine and everything on self-improvement, how to improve your mental health, also how to build a better physique that attracts women, and tons of other things. Click that link in the description to check out that program. Other than that, peace out. The hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.